Hi you guys, it's me and Tori. Here, we're out here in my garden and we're gonna make another bouquet. We're gonna be using my sunflower. It's a multi-head, and we're also gonna be using other flowers. And I'm also gonna show you a little home remedy that you can do at home to clean your flowers as you take them from the garden and put them in a beautiful vase. So let's get to it. Okay you guys, so we're gonna get ready to start off by cutting our sunflower to get ready to make it in the vase. So if we look closely at the sunflower, we can see it is a multi-head. So we have a head here, and we're gonna be careful where we're gonna cut the stem to fit in the vase. So we just have one little head here. Let's look to see if we have any other heads. Right there, another head, and some potential little sprout. So while I'm cutting this, I'm just going to try to cut it about right here before the multi-head comes. And I think it's just beautiful, and I can't wait to put it in the vase. So sunflowers are just magical. So I'm going to cut it right here. You guys, I'm not a professional gardener. I'm just using regular scissors that I keep out in the garden. And I'm just going to cut it right before the head comes. I want to keep the head and keep this sunflower. I'm going to cut it at a diagonal, just before I hit that second head. And look, there we go, right there. It's going to be so beautiful in the vase. I'm going to keep these leaves. I'm just going to gently place it here, but I'm going to get rid of these leaves right here that look a little Z's, I can say. And I'm just going to discard them. So we're just going to cut some more of these leaves off. And give it potential growth for some more beautiful tiny sunflowers we're going to have. How does this one look? Let's get this one. So we're just cleaning it up. So we got rid of the dead leaves, and this is how the sunflower looks with the potential of the new little tiny baby sunflower growing. And now we're gonna get ready to put this one in the vase with some other flowers in the garden. Okay, so the second flower we're gonna get ready to cut is our zinnia. You can see my cat is joining us. Our zinnias, these are the polar bear zinnias. They are also non-toxic to cats, as well as with the sunflower that we got cut up. These are also annual, so they're getting ready to go with its term. So we're just going to cut it. If you can see, there is a potential zinnia ready to grow here. So this is going to be like a cute little big flower, little flower. So we also have our little zinnia right here. We're just going to cut it right here. And I also see a potential growth. It's like so small, you guys. So I'm just going to cut it at an angle. I'm just going to gently place it there. And what do we have growing here? So I'm just going to cut it here. And I do see little bugs, so we're just going to get ready to clean the flowers. I'm just going to put it here. And then I have this tall one right here. And the petals are looking ready for me to cut. So I'm just going to go down. There's this one set of leaves, then another set of leaves. I'm just going to cut it right here. And that is our zinnias to put in our flowers. So far we have, this is our beginning bouquet. So we're gonna add some more color. Okay guys, so now we're gonna get ready to do the snapdragon. The snapdragons are perennials, so they will keep coming back. So we cut this and we're gonna keep adding some more to our beautiful bouquets that we're gonna make. So with the snapdragons here, I hope you guys can see our snapdragons here. This is just bloom, but if you guys can see, there's like so many more blooms getting ready in the flower. See, there's many potential blooms for the snapdragon, and we're just gonna cut this one So we're gonna add this to our bouquet. We're gonna add it with our annual sunflowers and our annual polar bear zinnias, and I think it's gonna be pretty. And this was like, you know, almost at its time to get ready to turn seeds, I think, because it's browning up. So I'm gonna cut it about right here at an angle to add to the vase. And hopefully cutting it here adds potential for more flowers to bloom, which we're gonna get seeing pretty soon. So this is all the potential snapdragons getting ready to grow as spring approaches, and this is the one we're gonna put in our vase for the month of February, along with our sunflower and our zinnias. We gotta really get them some water, so let's get to it. Okay guys, so now that we got our flowers cut for our bouquet, we got our beautiful sunflower, we got our beautiful white zinnias, polar bears we like to call them, and then we have our cute little zinnia, cute little snapdragon, our cute snapdragon that we're gonna add. So before we add them into our vase, I have 2 glass jars. You guys know, if you watch my other garden videos, I love collecting glass jars. I have this tall one jar. It's just an old salsa jar. And then I have this old jar that I've also collected. It is, I think it was like a pasta sauce jar. And we're just going to shake it out a little. And this jar. And we're going to see, I think this one is going to do it for us. Because we want the sunflower to reach as much water as possible and break our zinnia and be careful with our zinnia. So before we put them in a vase, just a little tip that I learned or know is just like, you know, honestly, if you're gonna put it in your home, you don't want all the bugs. So we're just gonna like shake out the flowers gently, but like shake it out, because I saw ants and other little things. And then I'm just gonna put it in some warm water to, you know, in here for a few moments, because I'm not going to bring my flowers inside, but if you want to bring yours inside, they suggest about a few hours, like 2 to 3 hours. So we're just going to shake it. I'm just going to keep mine in here in this water for about a few minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. Shake it. And we also, you know, want to cut it at the angle as well that we talked about. So cutting at the angle. We're going to get rid of some of the leaves as we put them inside the vase, so we won't have a rotting water, the water won't rot. So we're just going to put them in there. Shake it. Yeah, I saw some bugs on this one. And put it in there. And then we're going to get ready to put it in the vase, you guys. Add the flowers, taking a bath before we put them in the vase, so they're getting soaked up with this water, this cool water, warm to cool water, and hopefully get rid of some of those bugs. Yeah, look at it, so pretty already. Wouldn't this be a pretty arrangement, like with the flowers and stuff? So now that we let our flowers soak in the bucket of water for a while, we're going to take them out like this, as we can see, and we're going to get rid of the leaves right here so we won't get water rot. We're just going to take these off. I'm sure they're going to touch, and we're just going to like put them to the side. The vessel, you can say, I chose to use to make my bouquet. So hopefully water will touch the stem, but here we go. This is just going to be our simple bouquet that we're just going to be making. And here is our snapdragon as well. So you see these bottom leaves as well, like we talked about, to help prevent the rotting water. We're just going to get rid of these bottom leaves because these are definitely going to touch the water. So we're going to get rid of those. We pushed it down and got rid of them. Let's do another set. This might touch the water as well. So we're just going to get rid of those as well. So there we go for the snapdragon. And we have our 2 zinnias. We're just going to get rid of these leaves. There we go. And now we're just gonna get ready to put it in our base. So here I have is our water. I'm just gonna fill it up. Okay guys, so now that we have our base of water that we chose, this is what I chose. We're gonna get ready to give these flowers some water because they're thirsty. We cut them and they need to get some water. Or like, leave us alone. So first I'm just gonna start off with the snapdragons. I want to say I'm not a professional flower arranger. I'm just going to take beautiful flowers from my garden and add them to the vase because I'm so proud of them. So I'm just going to start off with, actually, you know, I should start off with the biggest flower first. So first we're going to start off with the sunflower, and we're just going to place it in the jar. This is beautiful, like, you know, like inspiration to grow your own flowers. So right now we have our sunflower here. And the only thing about this sunflower, I wish it would have grew up more straight up. As you can see, it has this curve right here. I don't know if you can see the curve, but you know, we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make some magic work, okay? And we're gonna do that. Then we're gonna place the snapdragons. Where should I place it? I'm thinking like on this side right here. They're all touching the water, so that was my main thing. Then we have this little one right here. It may not touch the water. I don't think it will unless I fill it up a little bit more. And then we have the taller one. You guys, and this is just my little bouquet. You know, if you have a friend that's like you're not feeling well, or you just want to cheer up a friend, or even your spouse or something like that, you can just give them this little bouquet and you'd be like, I got this from the garden and I made it for you. Okay, you guys, so that is my little tip. You know, when you're getting your flowers from your garden, just soak them in some water, shake them off, and soak them in some water to get rid of all those bugs. Try to cut at a 45-degree angle and try to cut off the lower leaves so you won't get the water rotting. And this is my little bouquet, and I love it. And I'm gonna put a little more water so the stems can touch it. So you guys, thank you so much for watching. Please check out my other garden videos. I've got garden videos every other Tuesday, and I have cooking videos every Wednesday, and I have cat videos every other Sunday and every other Tuesday. So you guys, once again, thank you for watching. Keep on growing. Bye.